the Chase Thomas Podcast, for people who have nothing but time to kill.
A bold prediction.
So I did not see your prediction about the Iowa Hawkeyes. So I'm going to have a mini prediction about the Iowa Hawkeyes, and I'll let you get into yours.
Okay.
The Iowa Hawkeyes are going to average 25 points per game this year. That is my bold prediction on the Hawkeyes this year. What is your take on the Hawkeyes this year?
You're a big Cade McNamara guy. You're all in on Cade McNamara.
I just know they averaged 17.7 points per game last season. And the fact that they are contractually obligated to get to that 25 points per game, I have a feeling they're going to be able to get some garbage time touchdowns in there to help that number.
Here's the thing. This schedule is awesome. Iowa's a preseason top 25 team. Cade McNamara, playoff quarterback, many forget. Yet Utah State at home. At Iowa State, they're losing a roster member a day to this gambling stuff that's just destroyed this program. They're going to be the worst team in the Big 12 probably. Lose their running back who just left the program, starting leading rusher from last year. Should win the Cy-Hawk Trophy this year. Western Michigan at home. And then at Penn State, tough. But guess who plays Penn State tough all the time? The Iowa Hawkeyes. That's a toss-up game. At night in Happy Valley, like it'll be rocking, but it will be quite interesting how that goes. Michigan State at home, Purdue at home.
Is that the whiteout game?
Probably, right?
I'll have to look that up. Keep going.
At Wisconsin, that'll be tough. Minnesota at home, at Northwestern, Rutgers at home, Illinois at home, Nebraska on the road to close this year. This is a 10-2 at worst Iowa season. They are going to walk into 10-2. They are going to walk into 10-2, Matt Green. People need to prepare for the Iowa Hawkeyes to be in the college football playoff conversation in November. That is my bold take, is they're going to be right around the conversation. Everyone's just going to be so focused on the Penn State Nittany Lions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, and the Michigan Wolverines, and rightfully so. 3 top 10 programs. Iowa's going to be right there. You mentioned the offense. I think the offense is going to be somewhere in the 30s. I think there's going to be a nice little improvement there. And then I think they're going to have a top 10 scoring defense again. And that's a recipe for a lot of wins on an easy schedule against some inept offenses, inept teams. And it just requires them to split Wisconsin and Penn State to get to that 11-1, 10-2-ish range where I predicted they would win the West before this season. Matt Green, they're going out with a bang here. And I think Iowa is going to be in the college football playoff conversation late into this season, and it's going to catch a lot of people by surprise.
Yeah, I think it's hard to say what the conversation, because I think they have to be undefeated to be in the conversation. Because
there's a one-loss team that gets in. No,
but if they have
win
one
the Big
loss,
Ten and with one loss,
think about them a couple years ago, or that's probably more than a couple years ago. Or I think they went undefeated. It's like everyone was just waiting for them to lose. It's like, yeah, once you play the Big Ten East champion, like you're not going to win. So the Big Ten West has never beaten the Big Ten East. So I think they have to be undefeated for it to even be like, hey, you can't ignore Iowa. They're 9-0 or whatever it might be. But I don't know. I think if they have one loss, they'll be sitting there at number 8, number 9. It'll be like a afterthought. Like, oh, technically Iowa is still alive. Yeah, don't forget about them. Like kind of like Clemson was in last year. It's like, yeah, they're sitting back there with one loss, but no one really thinks they're that good. I think I could see that, like they're up there in the top 10 of the rankings or so.